Imagine, seven friends created a WhatsApp group half a century ago. Back then, they were the most influential people in the neighborhood. Whenever there was a problem, everyone listened to them. But over time, the neighborhood changed. New families arrived. Some became richer, some became more influential, and some became impossible to ignore. Yet the WhatsApp group remained largely the same. Sounds familiar, right? That's the story of G7. The G7, formed in 1975, brings together seven of the world's most advanced economies: the US, the UK, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, and Japan. For decades, G7 played a major role in shaping the global trade, finances, and economic governance. But today's world looks very different from the one in which the G7 was created. In fact, India, one of the world's fastest growing major economies, is not a part of G7. Yet, despite that, for the past several years, India has repeatedly been invited to participate in the G7 meetings. Why? Why does the G7 needs India? Hi everyone, this is Shubhi and welcome to Shubhi Speaks. Most G7 nations are wealthy, industrialized economies with realities that are very different from those in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. India, on the other hand, understands both the worlds. That's why whenever discussions turns to development, debt, food security, or economic development, India's voice carries weight far beyond its seat in the room. Recently, India has increasingly positioned itself as a voice of the global south, bringing perspectives to the tables that might otherwise receive less attention. In other words, India is not just another participant in the room. It is often the bridge between the developed and the developing world. There's another reason, and it's buried beneath the ground: critical minerals. The global transition to clean energy requires minerals such as lithium, cobalt, nickel, and rare earth elements. These minerals are essential for electric vehicles, batteries, advanced manufacturing, and renewable energy systems. But the challenge is that many of the supply chains remain heavily concentrated in a few countries, particularly China. As the geopolitical tensions rise, countries are looking to de risk and diversify supply chains to reduce vulnerabilities. This is exactly where India becomes strategically important. For G7, India is not simply another market. It is increasingly becoming part of the solutions for building a resilient and diversified supply chains. While much of the world is debating how the AI should be regulated, India occupies a unique position. India is not only one of the world's largest digital markets, but is also a country that has successfully implemented digital public infrastructure at an unprecedented scale. From Aadhaar to UPI, India's digital experience has gained global attention. Earlier this year, India also hosted AI Impact Summit, highlighting its growing role in conversations around responsible AI and inclusive technological governance. For G7, creating global AI standards without India's participation would be increasingly difficult. Because the future of AI is not only shaped by those who build it, it is also shaped by those who use it at scale. Now, this brings us back to the original question: why does the G7 need India? Many of the defining challenges of the 21st century, from climate change and AI to critical minerals and development finance, cannot be addressed effectively without India. The WhatsApp group may still be the same, but the neighborhood has changed. And that's why India finds a place at the table. What do you think? Do let me know your views in the comments.